Hello, I'm Ann Keeler Evans. The priestess and peacemaker is in with a reading on the dark of the moon using the Major Arcana deck from my Peacemaker's Tarot for the 21st century. Each night, I draw one card asking us to think differently about furthering our journey on the peace path. Night 1 is the final night of the moon just completed. We exhale the burden of those things it is time to release. Night 2, I celebrate as the complete absence of the moon's light invites us to ruminate on the wisdom of that night's draw. Night 3 is our opportunity to recommit to the moon ahead. Following these 3 readings, I offer a consolidation reading, reviewing the arc and possibilities of these 3 cards. How will you adjust your course from this reading?
Welcome to the compilation reading for the Dark of the Moon. I welcomed us yesterday to the Starry Moon, and this reading was really, I found it very hopeful, these 3 readings. Although all of these cards have shown up before in readings, the cards from the Bright of the Moon, the last moon, were really cards that had repeated and repeated and repeated in the bright and dark possibilities for the past, 4 or 5, 6 times. And these cards are very different. These are cards that we're reading after the election. We know that times are going to be challenging. And this is our invitation to accept those challenges, but also to remember we are not alone in those challenges. And you will be gathering through the month of December because there are so many events going on. It's Advent, we just had Thanksgiving, it's time for winter solstice, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all of the wonderful things that get celebrated there. It's also an amazing time to go outside in the dark. I am excited because I am putting together a poem that I will read at the tree lighting, and it's called Starry Nights, just as I've named this the Starry Moon. And it's a fun poem, if I finish it, that I will read to you and put it up here because I'm excited about it. And so I'm excited, we started with purpose. What is our purpose? And are we healers? Are we celebrating? What are we doing? And the next one went back to innocence. And I think we need to get back there to realize we're thinking about our purpose. That was the release word. But I think that we're releasing our purpose to the world. We're going to share this. And then to go back and dream a little bit, ruminate in innocence. And think about your personal safety, absolutely. Think about everyone's personal safety. But get curious about what's possible. And then we were invited to luxuriate in that. Then we came to the last night which is the first night of the Starry Moon, and we were invited to explore the possibilities, and to explore them both by perceiving them and also by realizing them, and to remember that we all do things differently. So what is your role in possibilities? Do you perceive them? That's sort of my role. It's like, well, what if we did this? Realizing, which includes both making those possibilities come true, but also going, yeah, I think we could stand some refinement there before we do that. And there are all sorts of other places in between, and we each have those roles. And together, in community, in loving community, we make those differences. I invite us to remember that peace is a path, and every step we take is a place to make an invitation to someone else to join us. And this really is surround yourself with your loved ones. Remind yourself of the power you have in that, of the reasons you need to be protective and encouraging of those you love, and you need to keep expanding the circle. This was a great reading, and it's very hopeful, and that's what we need to take us into the new year. Although I'm excited, there are 2 darks of the moon in this month, and so who knows? What do they call that? It's a blue moon. If they're 2 full moons, what do they call that? Who knows? We'll find that out. So I wish you much joy as you meander through Advent and as we head towards the bright of the moon. Much love.
Find out more about me at annkeelerevans.org. Support me at patreon.com, Ann Keeler Evans. Following the moon is a lovely way to measure and celebrate life's beauty and bounty. Please join me. Salam, shalom, peace, and blessed be.